here with a quick one. So the recent Sim Summit from today actually was absolutely incredible. And we got so much news today from the Sim Summit. It's ridiculous. It's a long stream. Well, it's like half an hour long. So if you haven't seen the full stream, either through like the official Sims channel or through my own reaction video, information above. Don't worry though, because I will be going through everything they announced today, which includes some news on the Sims Mobile, Sims Freeplay, and Project Renee. Okay, so I'm gonna just be going through it very quickly and just be going through everything that happened. So the summit was presented by Phoebe Robinson, and honestly, I have to say she did bring so much energy to this stream. Like, she went over some things we were recently told, like how the Sims 4 is now, as of today, the 18th of October, free to download and play for any new Simmers. The cutoff date was yesterday. Anyone who already had the game would have been able to download the Desert Lux kit for free, but obviously that's passed now. So if you're only just finding out the news now, sorry guys, you have to pay the full £5 for it like most people. But yeah, so they did go through the new trailer that released today for the Sims 4 base game as well, and honestly it looks so good. It honestly gave you so much energy for the series, which is weird because obviously I'm already a big fan of it, but it kind of made me a bigger fan. It kind of like reminded me of like what I actually really like about the Sims, and this is just from the base game, so it was actually pretty impressive really. And then they announced that because of our positive reception from us in the community, so the Sims Delivery Express drops, which you may have seen. Sometimes you just get random downloads and you might get a new hair or a new scenario in the game. But apparently they will be doing these monthly now. So every single month you're either going to be getting like new clothes, maybe new recipes, maybe new scenarios, maybe all free, maybe something completely different. But like that's the other kind of things you're going to get. There's only 1 or 2 objects that you usually get anyway in these STX drops, but now that it's monthly, I'm really looking forward to that, because even just like one new thing can really refresh your game or like refresh your Sims or something like that. And then they kind of announced that next year, the year of our Lord and Saviour Edward Cullen 2023, we will be getting 2 new expansion packs. They haven't really told us what is going to be in the expansion packs, and we don't really know whether we're actually getting any new kits, game, or stuff packs yet. But it's kind of safe to assume that we'll probably be getting at least more kits over the final quarter of the year. Probably not stuff packs. We're probably never going to be seeing any stuff packs again. I mean, come on. But we'll definitely be getting new kits, especially considering there have recently been some leaks out about new kits. And they look cute. Then they kind of dropped some concept art for the new expansion packs. And it's just, you know, little snippets probably of the town or something like that. I can't really gather much on what it's going to be, except like maybe a bustling marketplace in one place, and then there's going to be like, I don't know, a tourist city or something like that. But I want to take your attention to the second one in this image, right? That is a child riding a bicycle. And that is a woman with a baby harness with a baby inside on her back. Now, this could just be, you know, concept art to make it look a bit more lively. Sims doing other things. Like in the first one, you can see someone walking a dog. But this expansion probably isn't going to be coming with a new dog to walk. Because, I mean, they're more wise pets. Like, people got mad because they introduced a new hot tub. And patio stuff already had that. Imagine how people would react if you could just get pets in any pack, you know. But I think it's really interesting to think. And I don't know. They also then showed us some more concept art for like various objects in the game. My favorite that they kind of showed, they showed this underwear set, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And that kind of makes me think that maybe we might actually be getting a new outfit category in The Sims 4, the underwear outfit category. And you might think I'm coming from nowhere with this, right? But The Sims 2 actually did have an underwear outfit that you could choose, and Sims could get into bed in their underwear or in their pajamas or whatever. And I think that would be really cute for gameplay. Like, I can imagine my Sims just walking around in their underwear sometimes if they're alone or if it's really hot out or something like that, you know? And they also showed this art of dentures in a glass. Now, that could just be a random create a Sim object that you just put on the side table for old people, or it could be a new interaction for old people where they have to get dentures and have to take them out and like have to clean them and that, and then maybe you get in bad mood about like poor dental hygiene or something like that, or poor denture hygiene or something like that, you know. But both of these combined makes you think that maybe we might be getting a Generations expansion pack, which everyone's been demanding that for years. I mean, we have Parenthood, but that's basically not the same thing. So that's basically the same thing, but not really. So, you know, it's a possibility that we could be getting a Generations pack. And if it is true, if it does happen, I am going to be super excited. Okay, then the summit kind of took a bit of a detour, and we got to see Kelsey and Peachy, Kelsey Dangerous, famous for doing the 100 Baby Challenge, ex-BuzzFeed person. Overall, cool gal. And she was just kind of going around interviewing strangers on the street about like their experiences with The Sims in the past, and even ran into like a previous voice actor for The Sims. I'm not really going to go into this part though, just because we didn't actually get any news from this, but I think it was just a really cute part. And then the Sims team kind of came back and they dropped a bombshell that very, very soon, as in probably winter of this year, they will be dropping a new officially run site for custom content and mod creators. Now, obviously, we've got things like The Sims VIP and The Sims Resource and that you can go to for mods, but and Tumblr, I guess. There's a lot of mods on Tumblr and CC and that. But this is still like really incredible, because not only is this one place that you can get all your mods and that, which are probably going to be vetted by the official Sims team, and are, you know, are going to be 100% safe to run. Probably still going to be glitches, I mean, because they've released packs with glitches anyway, so, you know. But, you know, it's, you know, at least they're not going to fill your computer with malware and like viruses and that, which happens quite a bit, especially if you're getting your CC from Tumblr or even Patreon sometimes. There's even been reports of some CC creators putting spyware in their CC, which is icky at best. So, you know, at least you know it's going to be safe there. And I mean, it means that they can't hide them behind a paywall as well, which I'm not going to comment too much on, but yeah. So it's going to be safe, and that this is run in collaboration with Overwolf as well. I don't really know much about them, but they sound like cool people. And then we were told about the celebration rewards. So that's the fan and, something else that was also part of the celebration reward. I can't think of it on the top of my head, but this is not news because we already knew about the celebration rewards because we've already got them a couple of days ago. But if you don't know, they're there. They're in an SDX drop. So, you know, the fan's quite cute, actually. It's got some cute swatches. Maybe go check it out. And that's in, like, all 3 games as well. That's in the game The Sims Free Play and The Sims 4. And, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay. And then the stream went on this really weird turn that I kind of don't understand. It kind of like went into this really weird tangent about like the plumb bob. And if I'm being honest, I'm not too sure what they were trying to say with this. Like they were going on about like the history of the plumb bob, how it's a light bulb on the head or whatever. Super cute sentiment, super cute. But what does it have to do with like this? Because we weren't told anything about this plumb bob. And I was thinking at first, they're going to say, we're giving the plumb bob a refresh or something like that maybe. But no, they just used it to segue into a pop star, Anita, that they're doing a collab with. She looks super cute, and I'm really looking forward to it, to like listening to the collab and that. It's going to be really cute, but again, I really don't understand what they were trying to say with that plumb bob. It was just kind of the plumb bob. Okay, brilliant. Good for you. And then we were given another kind of like side bit of this amazing dance performance by the LA-based dance troupe Next Kids. I'm not really going to show it here because, I mean, that's not what this video is about, but it honestly was amazing. They were kind of like dancing like in the Sims ways and that, but like they look better, and it was really cute. And I'm either going to pop a link in the description or maybe just a timestamp that you can pop in on the actual official live stream, which will also be in the description below, to look at, depending on whether they've released it separately from the live stream or not. And then they kind of told us some updates about The Sims Free Play and The Sims Mobile. Honestly, I confess I have not played these games, but the updates do look super cool. And they kind of started with The Sims Free Play, which I believe, last I checked, was a Facebook game, but it might not be. I might be wrong there. But it's kind of got a massive graphics glow up. And they kind of showed us the differences between the graphics and that, and honestly they look so much better now. They look that's like they're gonna crawl out your skin and kill you. Crawl out your screen and kill you, even not crawl out your skin. I mean, maybe that too. And they also have decided to make the hairstyles available for all hairstyles, available for all genders. So that's going to be really exciting. And then they also announced that you're getting super yachts in the game, which, where's my super yacht Sims team? Where is my super yacht in The Sims 4? We don't even have houseboats in The Sims 4. And I miss those. And I want a super yacht, okay? And then they've also got a new winter event going on, which takes place in like a wintry cabin. That looks really cute, really adorable. And then they just kind of gave us one update on The Sims Mobile, which looks nice. Apparently balconies are now in The Sims Mobile. Did not know they weren't in there before, but apparently they weren't. And now it's a massive game changer, I'm sure, and a valuable addition for all of you. Moving on. The Sims had one massive announcement left. Project Renesmee. Renee. Yeah, it's a stupid name. Okay, Renee is a stupid name. Okay, I'm sorry, it just sounds like Renesmee, and I am not about that life. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so I am kind of super excited about this. So from what most of us in the community can kind of tell so far, and from what I've seen on Twitter and that, we're all kind of just assuming that it's The Sims 5, and this is our first look into The Sims 5, which is kind of what we were hoping for in this, maybe a release date for The Sims 5, but apparently this is like years into the future. They have said this is very, very early into the development, but at least it's kind of a thing, and at least we know it's coming. And all they showed from it really was a sneak peek into the build buy mode of the game. And they kind of showed us how like any bed could be a single or a double, and they showed us like how they have interchangeable headrests and footrests separate. Then they showed us the sofa being decorated, and like I know everyone's going to be screaming because they brought back the creator style tool and the color wheel, which is amazing, truly great. I'm so happy for everyone. But I am way more interested in the fact that we have these cushions on there. Like, these cushions look amazing. Like, look at them. They look so plush, and you can just place them anywhere on the sofa, and hopefully the sofa will still be interactable with. Maybe the cushions would be interactable with. That's amazing. That's something that, like, only CC creators have, like, uploaded, really. We have, like, one pillow in the game now, and, yeah. But, honestly, that's going to be amazing. Thank you. Then they kind of showed how you could actually be playing this on multiple devices. They were, like, switching between the screen and the phone, the computer screen and their mobile phone, and they were literally redecorating it in real time. And they also kind of talked about how it could maybe be multiplayer, though they did not use the word multiplayer, I will confess. So that makes me think you could like maybe build a house in real time with your friends, which is kind of weird, but maybe cool. Maybe you could get one person to, I don't know, work on the kitchen and one person to work on the living room or whatever. And we all know that it's probably going to be multiplayer in The Sims 5, and people have been a bit about it. But yeah, I don't really care if it's multiplayer or not. As long as I get my own single player mode, it's all good with me. But I do think that it is important to say here, as a little disclaimer, that this might not be Sims 5 that we've been shown. Project Renee might not be Sims 5. It's just a chance that this is a creative tool, build buy tool, that could be its own standalone game for computers and mobile devices. I doubt it isn't The Sims 5, but there's probably a reason why they haven't called it that officially. Maybe it's because they're thinking of different names for it. Maybe because they are considering maybe making two separate games. Maybe, you never know, this could be its own little standalone game tool thing that you can use to collaborate with friends. And the Sims 5 itself will be a separate game, but you could like bring in the builds maybe from this or something like that. That could be cute. But yeah, I hesitate to say it is Sims 5. I hesitate to say it isn't Sims 5, but it's something very new, and I'm very excited for it because we need a new game of The Sims. We weren't told about any spin-offs, which I was really looking forward to and really hoping for, and I really want My Sims Agents 2, but we're never getting My Sims Agents 2, or even a Sims Medieval 2, or maybe even Sims 4 Castaway. Can you imagine Sims 4 Castaway? Those were legendary games, man, and we need more spin-off games because you just don't get them with the Sims series anymore, and that makes me really sad. But yeah, that is not the final announcement though that they gave us today. I kind of lied earlier when I said it was, because we were told that we are getting new boos in the game. That's right, we are getting babies, and yes. Okay, so Meg, you might be asking me through the screen right now. Meg, we already have babies in The Sims 4. We can get them in debug mode. They're super creepy, but they're super funny. And they're stuck in their cribs. Well, actually, my remarkably beautiful, handsome, dashing friend, whichever descriptive you think best suits you, this is a baby like we have never seen before, because this baby can move. Not only can it move, it can crawl. And not only can it crawl outside of a crib, outside of any objects. You can just smack it on the floor, slap it in the butt, and away he goes. It's moving. And honestly, truly, this is a feat that we have never seen in real life before. This is like completely innovating, groundbreaking, an amazing accomplishment that The Sims have done here. Okay, but in all seriousness, this is amazing, considering everyone's complained for ages about The Sims being Sims babies just being an object in the game. And even The Sims 3, we can kind of like put them on a pedestal all we want, but even the Sims 3 babies weren't that exciting. You could take them out the crib, you could carry them around, pop them in a pushchair, or pop them, rock them on a rocking chair, just stick them on the ground where you go on the computer and they're on fire. We've all seen the meme. But like, they were just burrito babies. They were just burrito bound. They weren't very excited. They weren't very exciting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to come out here and say it. At least, you can see all the little arms and legs in The Sims 4. But now you can see those little arms and legs moving. Go, baby, go. And I'm super excited for that. And they have said that this is going to be released. We are going to be expecting it in 2023, early 2023. So probably around January, maybe February time, I'm thinking. But they'll release this in an update. And, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. So as I said, it was just a quick one today. Probably not actually that quick. I think it actually ended up being longer than I expected. But I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if there is anything I have missed, or if you have any kind of like speculation yourselves about like what might occur, what might have been. I do read every comment I get. I try to reply. If I can't figure a reply, I'll at least like it and give it a little heart, Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, maybe leave a like or subscribe to the channel if you really want to. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers by the new year, just because I want that sweet community tab. Yeah, boy. But yeah, anyway, remember guys, I love you so very much. You are all amazing people. Please have an amazing day. Ta-ra and goodbye.